Okie dokie. What are you seeing? You're seeing my
I see
IMX.
IMX videos.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So
That's my
start
line.
new new video idea. What are we saying? So okay, marketing video meets nature documentary. Are we going with a fox or we'll ask
Up to
ChatGPT
you.
to recommend.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Um, where the narrator talks about the animal and parallels it with marketing, actually. So here's a tip for ChatGPT.
Mhm.
Sometimes if I would have prompt that right away, it would jump right into a script, and I'm not ready for a script yet.
Yeah.
So I always say no, like something like no script yet. Let's brainstorm, and then give me 10 ideas for which animal and what story. Whoa.
At what point would you say you want it in the style of Richard Attenborough or
The
David
octopus.
Attenborough? Oh
We
yeah.
could put that obviously that'll go when we choose our voice once we have a script and everything.
Okay.
But we could put it here so it the more information you feed ChatGPT, the
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
kind of knows what you're looking at. The beaver doesn't just build a dam; it transforms the landscape.
Okay.
That's my best David
Yeah,
Attenborough.
that's it's something to work on for sure. Sounds like you need a shot of adrenaline or something. Yeah.
I just need to lie down.
I'm melting.
All right. Okay. So Beaver doesn't build a dam; it transforms the landscape. Obviously, we're gonna have to add some silliness to it. This is
Of
actually
course.
quite like it's quite serious. The ant colony, the chameleon. Are you seeing anything here that's jumping out at you?
Well, they're all great ideas.
Sloth.
Which is one that could that's one of the sins, isn't it?
I think a beaver might be easy to generate. Okay, I think the beaver is a good one. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Other than the fact that it's Canadian, but already I'm seeing we could have the beaver. Um, he's working at the dam. He has to go work at the dam, so he leaves his home and he's walking, and so far it's very very realistic nature. But then when he gets there, he's gnawing on a tree or something. But then next thing you know, he's looking at like blueprints and he's got like a hard hat and he's
Sure.
let's go beaver.
Okay.
So okay, right a let's go 60-second narration about the beaver and how it pertains to marketing and business, I guess.
Mhm. After the first few scenes.
Well, we're just going to write the whole script right now,
Okay.
and then the thing about chat too is if you say just write a script, it's going to go full into like
He said, she said.
no like screenwriting mode.
Oh,
So there's going to be
okay.
like
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
yeah, it's going
Yeah.
to say like scene,
Yeah.
fade in, and all. I just want narration. So yeah, so I just want narration. So that's all we're doing. Okay, so I get no visual cues, just narration.
Hmm.
In the
Oh, what takes
quiet
it so long?
stream beds of the forest, a humble creature reshapes the world around it. The beaver, nature's engineer, nature's original engineer. Damn, just isn't a pile of sticks. It's
This is
every
good. This is our new logo. It's a real.
carefully
I like
crafted
this.
system. Every log placed with intent. Every channel. This is good. Redirected to serve a greater goal. The beaver doesn't chase every branch. Okay, so do we like that? I mean,
Yeah.
the tone is serious. I think the comedy the silliness will come from the visuals, the shots that we choose. Um, Beaver doesn't just survive; it creates something lasting. Sweet. I think that's good.
Yeah. And I like that suggestion too.
Which one?
You want to punch it up with a bit of humor or keep it
Oh,
poetic and wise like
um,
this?
let's try humor.
It's American humor.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north.
No, no, you need your Jean-Guy Thibodeau accent.
I don't know. I think I prefer the original one. It has more David Attenborough feel to it, but this one's like got a bit of a hick.
Look at
There is
this.
one.
Want to do a dry voiceover or a full mock Attenborough for tone? That's amazing. This is amazing. It knows you.
Yeah. Want to do a dry voiceover or full mock ad? Well, so okay, so which one do you prefer? Do you like the silly, or do you like the
Well, we should do one of each,
well, all right then. All right.
or
So
do one and then like have a series. 5 of them: sarcastic, funny, serious, boring.
yeah.
That kind of thing. Just
Okay.
you're on a roll, so just go ahead. I'm just going to sit here and take all the credit for it.
In the wild. I'm just reading it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Type A energy.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The second one might
Yeah.
work. Okay. Now, okay, so are you seeing
Same thing. Seeing the
oh, same
cursor
thing?
go around like a fly. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So what do you say? You're seeing the Play.HT
Editor.
now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna paste our thingamadoo hob here, but now we have to pick a voice. So if we're going Attenborough, so this is a Play.HT. This is my favorite voiceover thingy. Let's pick a British accent. It's gonna be male. Let's see what we got here. Let me know if I'm sharing sound. I wonder if I have to do that every time. It's kind of annoying.
Hello, Play Support speaking. Please hold on once upon a time in a magical Hey, thank you for calling Sunshine Apartments. I was calling in regards to
Hey, thank you for
Let me know if any of these
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll touch
they
it.
screwed up with Chris. Chris is totally not
Hey,
British.
thank you for calling Sunshine Apartments.
That is not British.
All right, so teaching subtraction to a kid.
Hey, I'm Will from All right, so teaching subtract.
Hey, I'm Will from Amazon. I'm calling
Dylan's
in
not bad.
regards to the laptop stand you ordered. Once upon a time, in a magical
I think
forest,
Hunter's the guy to go.
there lived a...
All right, Hunter it is. Click generate all, and there we go. While that's generating, let's go. So you have to work kind of all over the place. Let's go back to, is that chat? Okay. All right. So music to go along with this. What do you recommend? Overly dramatic orchestral documentary music.
What about
Quirky classical with a hint of mischief.
Who's Who in Wilderness?
What's that?
Canadian Wildlife Federation. I think it's Canadian Wildlife Federation advertisement that they've had for Who's Who.
I'm not sure I know about that. A lot of these. So we've got overly dramatic orchestral documentary, quirky classical with a hint of mischief. I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
Upbeat acoustic folk. I think that's too much. Mockumentary vibes, light corporate meets nature. I think I'd like. Let's try this one. Okay, so far we've used ChatGPT to brainstorm this. We've used Play.HT to do our narration, which we're gonna go check out how it did. And next we're gonna be using Suno to create that music. So
Love it.
Let's go to Suno. Okay, so let me just switch over. Actually, no, before we do that, let's go with quirky classical. And then I'm going to say write a 200 character, because Suno is 200 characters max. 200 character prompt for Suno AI to create this music. It's a quirky classical piece with plucked strings, playful wood rhymes, light. Oh my God, that's pretty. All right. Now that we put that, we're gonna check the instrumental because we don't want vocals in this. So yeah, it fit it under. It doesn't always fit under 200, but it did there. And let's generate. And this does it so fast. It's crazy. Actually, while that's doing that, let's go back and check on our
like a cooking show.
Yeah. While that's in the oven, let's go over and check on our cookies.
Check on the bacon.
Yeah. All right. So we're back to here, and let's
The wild, soggy corners
do you hear it?
Yeah.
of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement. The beaver.
The beaver.
Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it, literally.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's just regenerate that one because he's fucked up the lives. Lives an animal.
How do you do that? Like, how does it know to correct it then?
Well, it doesn't. It's random. So I just hit the regenerate, and it's just going to make a new generation of it. Yeah, you can't go in. If it's consistently mispronouncing a word, you can go in and try to tell it, or you have to do it phonetically. Like it's
Yes.
gotten better. Like for work,
Yeah.
I would generate, like, especially acronyms.
Yeah.
I would have to try to put in like things like, let's say you have the letter
Yes.
I would write I, like
Yeah.
EYE.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. It can do acronyms pretty well now, but I mean, a year ago when I was using this, it was screwing up acronyms all the time. So it's gotten a lot better, but yeah, it still screws up every now and then. Let's see.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill
come on.
and a serious...
Well, that's friggin' annoying. Let's try one more time, and then we'll go.
Need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build a funnel. A water funnel. You get it. The Beaver is a one-critter content team, sourcing materials, designing structure, project managing, and still somehow finding time to slap its tail when annoyed. Relatable.
You can also hear, if it's too fast, you can bring it down to 0.9.
That's nice.
In marketing, we're all just beavers, stacking logs of content, redirecting the flow of attention, and praying the dam doesn't break under a sudden TikTok trend.
Good.
This is
good. No way.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver, chew through the noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
Love it. Okay, so we're gonna try to remove the E. Maybe it'll say lives.
Yes.
And then we'll see what the other ones here look like.
Need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build a funnel. A water funnel. You get it.
What do you think of that
Good.
one?
Yeah, that's good.
I would like a little space, but we can probably just cut the audio file when we're actually editing this together. All right.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement. The beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity. It builds it. Literally.
Literally. Sounds like you said bills it. Anyways, we've got 3 more. So if we don't like the last line, we can just download one of the other generations and then cut that little chunk.
Nice.
Need a pond?
Yeah, that one's good. We just tried that one. So, I mean, the generations are fast in AI, but there's still some lag. So if you want to be really productive, it's doing a lot of this back and forth. I would already have started also. I mean, we're recording this one, so I'm going a little slow. I would have already started some image generations and some video generations as well. So you have to kind of like work very compartmentalized and like do all these things at the same time.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah, it's very industrious.
I know.
A little fast.
Check out the friggin'
yeah, that's awesome, eh?
That's too much. Yeah.
Yeah, too much.
Oh yeah, let's try another one. I do like this one though. If anything,
yeah. If it was a little slower, because it's very there's the staccato and stuff like that, and it's almost like too fast.
Whimsical frolic.
I had one of those once. This is just amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh god, no. Maybe. My favorite's still the first one. Okay,
what can you edit?
Yeah, so we can edit. So if we want, we can go back to chat. Okay, and just say like it, but music is a bit too fast. So it'll redo the prompt to slow it down, dial it back a bit. So it's saying slow, relaxed tempo. It might be too slow now, but we will give that a try. And 2 more here before we end it. Still too fast, I think. Sunday morning cartoon.
Yeah, exactly. Very kitty.
Might keep that one for some other project.
Mhm.
That's fantastic. All right, the Curious Stroll. My God, it's even got like a little like Winnie the Pooh looking
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Actually, that's not a.
Is
That's
that a tiger?
I don't know. It's a mix.
Yeah.
So, nah, too serious now.
Just hang on. Keep your pants on. Your eyes are closing as your hand reaches for your wallet.
Yeah, it's lost all the like comedic tone.
Yeah.
Same with that. It's too serious now.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
Near the end of the earth.
all right, it's too serious now. Find a happy medium.
Gotcha.
That's the sweet spot.
Oh my God. Refined Goldilocks version. Okay. Oh, that's cute. That's too funny.
Chat's got a sense of humor.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it knows we're recording. That's fine.
I mean, I think we'll give this a few, and then we'll go to the
Yeah.
original. The original one seems to be the best.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. We can attempt to do a cover of that song and make it slower.
Mhm.
Because that is, oh my God, like it's got like a giraffe or a llama on the cover. That's still too kind of serious.
Yeah.
All right, let me try a
Yeah,
so
sure.
we like this one. That's still the best one. I just see like the beaver going to work, and
Yeah.
because it's very industrious. So right here, we can remaster, which just kind of recreates new sound and everything. We can cover. It's in beta. It's not perfect. When you cover, you can give it a style and say, how would I say that? Like slower tempo or something. It might not do it, but we'll give it a try. Like I've had that where you can change the style. A song that I created, you can, it created in rock, and then you want to make it in heavy metal. Create it that way. You can change it up, but it keeps the same kind of rhythm and everything.
Yeah.
It just adds.
Okay.
I also turned a song into a Christmas version of that song. It added like sleigh bells and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And you can also tweak lyrics. You can't completely change them because then it's not gonna follow and it's gonna sound weird.
Yeah.
But I was able to kind of tweak some of the lyrics and add Christmas words in there, and it was pretty cool. It worked out. That is slower.
It is. It's a little serious, though.
A little serious, yeah. It sounds very, very similar.
Same thing.
It's very similar. All right, I'm just going to stick to the original. We're going to
Okay.
download that, and then all right. Okay, let's go back to chat. Now we need to start some visuals. Okay,
My favorite part.
Give me 20 image prompts that follow the beaver
Narration.
through, of course, the narration. So it's going to go through. Now, one thing I forgot to add, which I usually, when you do image prompts, I can get it to redo them, but is the style of images you're going for should be at the beginning of the prompt. So we want realistic. If you were going with a cartoonish look and things like that, because it can generate anything. So if you have a style, a painting style or animated style, that should come at the beginning of the prompt. So add realistic cinematic
Yeah.
photograph beginning today of each.
You're doing fine.
So we're adding that. I've used that term, so hyper realistic cinematic photograph at the beginning of, and it does help to make it very realistic as opposed to more surreal or cartoony. That's when if you're trying to generate pictures of people, adding that makes them look like photoreal as opposed to sometimes they look, especially if you're depending on what you're prompting, like if you're looking for a like a ninja or something like that, it often looks very kind of video game like.
Okay.
Unless you add a something like that. Okay, so now we're gonna start. Now we could use Midjourney. I've been using Hailuo's new image because it's directly in there, and then I just say turn this into a video. So we're gonna use that. Midjourney is better because you can customize afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go into Hailuo. Okay, so recap. We have ChatGPT for brainstorming and coming up with prompts. We have Play.HT for narration and voiceover recreation, Suno AI for the music, and now we're going into Hailuo AI to do both the image generating and then the turning the image into a video. You could use Midjourney for the images. It is better, but then it's an extra step. So,
okay, yeah.
Okay. As you can see, look at this is so funny. I'm doing dog stuff. What's wrong with this shot?
It's a Tesla.
there's no driver.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that looks so real. Then I'm like, wait a second, there's no freaking driver.
That's funny.
Look at that. So these are the images, and then you can animate them. And also, I got no prompt there. That's just Hailuo doing its thing. All right, so we're in image generation. We're going to put in that, and then we're going to go. So it does 4 generations, and it can do 2 at a time. So I'm going to get the second one. I didn't even read these yet. We don't even know if that's what we want, but we're just gonna go with it for the first bit.
All about trust.
Image generation is pretty fast. Oh my God! For a second, I thought it was a bear.
Oh yeah, it's a capybara.
Does look like a capybara. Eh? It's a chunky beaver.
Yeah.
Nice though.
Yeah.
I like this one. Okay, so now it's created an image. It creates 4. What you can do here, you can hit recreate and reprompt. You can edit the prompt, or we can hit this one here, image to video. Oh my God! And for some reason, it's being annoying. There we go. So this is our image, and then we put a prompt in here, and I don't think I'm going to give it a prompt right now because I just want the beaver being a beaver. Sometimes it won't move at all, which is kind of annoying. So then you can add a prompt just like life-like movements. Sometimes that screws it up, sometimes it doesn't. And then I can also give it a cinematic. I can leave it, give it no cinematic, like no camera cues, and just let the AI do its thing. Or here, I'm thinking, because he's first seen from the side, if we kind of turn and see him, it might look pretty cinematic. So here we go with this right circling like that. That's pretty cool. So we did that, and it puts in. So these are cinematic shots. So it's a combination of camera angles. You can also do a free selection, which just has like truck left, pan left, push in, pedestal down, things like that. And you can add a combination of 3 of those and create your camera shot.
Okay.
But we're going to do this one, and we're going to go and create. Oh, look at this guy. I don't know why sometimes it adds black bars like that. It's kind of weird. That's pretty cool. I like that. So this one we're going to do again the image to video, and I'm going to remove the camera, and I'm going to give it no prompt. I'm hoping it's going to have him do something beaver like maybe clean his face with his hands or something.
Okay.
But we'll see what it does. So I'm just going to give it no prompt at all. And we can do up to 5 prompts. So we got our images. So now we can go back and get more image prompts. Do a few more of those. Go. So I've done the 4 for the intro. So we'll see what that turns out. So these generations, they go pretty fast, but they are, takes a bit of time. Again, this is where I would be going back. We're going to go, we'll set up a few more, and then we'll go into Premiere and start building our timeline.
Okay.
That's where, the AI stops and we actually have to do some work is when we actually start putting it together.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Love it. That's so cool. Cute little beaver. Does he look right? Or does that look beaver enough?
I don't know if I've ever studied one that close.
Yeah, I feel like his nose isn't right, but whatever. I guess it is. I don't know.
Now you're gonna make it self-conscious.
I feel like this is where someone with a I'll do this one too. Someone like a biology degree is going to watch our video and be like, "That's not a real
Yeah,
person."
that's it. Everybody's an expert.
All right, so let me just go create a timeline here. So okay, one thing is we are generating these in 16:9. I figured we'd do that. You can when you're doing your generation, where is it? When you're doing your image generation down here, you can set the aspect ratio.
Nice.
You can't set it for video. It just automatically, whatever the image is, it'll keep
okay.
that aspect
It takes
ratio.
it right off that. Okay.
Yeah, it just takes it from the image. But when you're generating your image generation, here you can set 60, we're on 69.
Yeah.
You can go 4:3 or just a square image, or you can do a kind of TikTok short style portrait mode.
Yeah.
But what I always do is I find sometimes I know this is going to be a short and nothing but a short. I will create it. I'll create it directly in the 9:16 portrait mode. But generally speaking, I create everything in 16:9 because then you can do both. You just zoom it in for TikTok and kind of and kind of frame the image better. But yeah, I think you get use out of both that way. But again, it depends on what you're doing and what how you're starting out. Okay, so I'm gonna create a timeline and then we will start putting those together.
Only 3 minutes. Wait.
Okay. All right. We're going to download now there's a few of them that I was going to change. We're going to export as a single audio file. There was a few that I was going to change up, but we can do that after.
Well, you did. The big one was libs, and then you wanted a little
but there was a few of them that I prefer. It always, when you do a single file of the whole narration, it always takes the top ones, unless you switch it out. Like the one just selected, like right here, I can select which generation.
Oh, yeah.
I see. If you wanted, there's some of them I wanted to mix. Like I preferred the ending of one and so that what you'd have to do for that is then come and you can download each generation individually.
Oh, and then you cut it up.
And just cut it up in Premiere.
You get it.
Right. Okay.
You get it?
So we're in Premiere now.
Okay.
You guys know what Premiere looks like.
We do now.
So I've added our music down here.
La 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 la.
Add our narration. And I'm just going to drop the volume of the music.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally.
Yes, he sounds like he says he builds it. So let's choose.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement.
So I brought in another one. This is one of the ones where he says lives.
Yes.
I'm just going to take the end of it.
Yep.
Fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
That up. Come back here. So obviously we're going to cut it up so that it's of
the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with nothing. The beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. It builds it. Literally. Need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results?
Do we like that one or do we want another one?
Well,
need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build a funnel. A pond? Build a dam. A water funnel. Need shelter?
Is the problem lodge? Is the problem lodge?
Need results?
Yeah, I'm going to regenerate that one and see if it comes out with something better. It's not bad.
No.
Need results, build a fun. Need results.
Oh yeah, it was the ending we didn't like either, right? It was like the
Oh, wait, well,
Need results, build a
if it
funnel.
Was, that would be
Yeah,
different.
we mean
yeah, he goes, eh.
Yeah.
I think one of the previous ones was better. So
Yeah.
we grab one of the previous ones.
a water funnel. You get it.
You
Yeah.
yeah, and the way so you did
You're gonna get it.
yeah, I didn't quite get the energy there.
Yeah, we mean
Yeah, that one's better.
You
So,
get
let's
it.
see. Yeah, you get it.
a pond. Need a pond, build a dam. Need shelter, build a lodge. Yeah, we mean a water funnel.
Oh shit, we missed the
Need results, build a funnel. Yeah, we mean a water funnel. You get it.
yeah, that's
Nice. That's nice. Much better.
Beaver is the Beaver is a one critter content team, sourcing materials, designing structure,
better. Just give it a little
project
space.
sourcing materials, designing structure, project managing, and still somehow finding time to slap its tail when annoyed. Relatable. In marketing, we're all just annoyed. Relatable. In marketing, we're all
long.
just beavers.
Too long?
Just by a half a second.
In marketing, we're all just beavers,
Beaver.
stacking logs of content, redirecting the flow of attention, and praying the dam doesn't break under
This
a
is
sudden
brilliant,
TikTok
really.
trend. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver, chew through the noise, build some
I feel like it's too fast.
beaver.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can cut it. Sometimes you can't cut it because like
Yeah.
they do breathe. Like the AI, they actually have like breath in there.
Yeah.
So if you cut, sometimes you end it up and like and it just sounds weird.
beaver, chew through the noise, build channel your inner beaver, chew through the
Yeah,
noise.
see, it sounds weird. I might regenerate that one. So
If you're feeling
that's the feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, it's the last line. Let's just do a regenerate on the last one. Tell me if you can hear. Like you can't see the. I'm on Play.HT. I didn't do a switch yet, but
No,
tell me if you
see
can
the
hear
switch.
it though. No, but tell me if you can hear the audio. It's going to generate in a second, and then tell me if you can hear the audio, or if it just shares audio from one tab.
So,
You hear
if you're
that?
feeling
Yeah.
overwhelmed,
Okay.
channel your inner beaver, chew through
Yeah,
the
that's better.
noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
That's perfect.
Hmm.
Perfect.
So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver, chew through the noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
All right. So now I'm going to take this, and so Premiere has some AI tools, which is nice.
Yeah.
So here we can alter the duration of the. Now, what I would back before they came, this feature came out maybe like 2-3 years ago. What I used to have to do is cut down music myself, find where the beats match, like zoom in super close, find where the beats match, and like overlay it, and then put a little fade. Pain in the ass. Now AI can do it. So I just hit the. This is the essential sound.
Okay.
Whole bunch of things you can do in there, but duration, and we're at literally 1 minute 12.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put it down to 1:12, and boom. And then let's see how it ends here.
Great marketing isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
Well, maybe go a little more, like 14. Not too much. So it's not perfect because it does have to follow. It does have to follow like beats and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of stuck with that. But still,
In the wild, soggy
actually, maybe we'll do the longer one, and we'll just have another second of video at the end.
Yep.
So do 14.
Or our logo or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
great marketing
picture of me.
isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
Beauty.
All right.
Wow.
In the wild,
Okay, so we've got that. Let's go back and see what videos we got.
That's fantastic, eh? Wow.
So he's not moving much, so we could have
Yeah.
given him cues to do a little more. Like here, I'm going to redo this one because he's not even like
You're like a rat.
Yeah. Okay. Christ, what's he doing? Beaver
I think he's ready to
moving.
attack.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move the beaver. This one's moving. Oh no, he's moving at the end. That's annoying. That's stupid.
Hi.
That was pretty cute.
What?
You're cute. And some of these are good. Whoa, what's going on in there? Oh my god, it's putting like it put like graphic stuff in the back. Yeah, a little too much, a little too on the nose there.
Psycho beaver, run away.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna regenerate that. So let's regenerate and remove. Okay, hyperrealistic cinematic photograph of a wide stream of the beaver surveying it. Overlay, yeah, I don't want overlay with transfer. See, this is why it helps to read
Yeah.
the prompts before. We didn't do that, so we don't want that portion. So let's recreate and remove the part with the overlaid diagrams. Overpasse.
No.
Okay, and was that the only one we had? Oh yeah, we had the stick. The stick was pretty cute. So let's. Did we do that
It
one?
gives you 4 examples of each one.
In the images, not
Yeah.
video. Video only does one, but for the images, yes. So beaver moving, beaver gnawing at the stick, chewing the stick,
And looking up at the camera.
Okay. Oh, this one just generated. Look at that, how fast that is.
That's nice. Big tail there.
Beaver. Okay, let's go get some more prompts from chat. So now where the work begins. So beaver dragging an oversized log in the mud. That's pretty cool. So that. Beaver chewing a stick. We already have a chaotic pile. Oh yeah, chaotic pile of logs. That's good. So not just beaver shots, but we need other kind of establishing shots. So oh, hands are cold. My coffee's cold too.
Yeah, that's not good.
A little better.
No tail though.
Does it not have a tail?
No.
Damn you. I took that one. Did I take these? Oh yes, we're gonna recreate beaver moving, looking side to side. So adding these little cues here and there. Oh god, there's fucking blueprints.
Oh, look at that. Nature's matrix.
So I don't want that yet. Not yet, anyways. Okay, so let's recreate the image, hyper realistic, beside a clean. So again, I didn't see that. Okay, just a hyper realistic photograph of a chaotic pile of logs by a beaver. It might put the beaver in the shot. I don't want him in the shot, but we'll see. Let's do another one with just the logs.
Yeah, it looks like a log jam. Well, the end. No, I like that. Chewed up by a beaver. Like the.
Well, we'll do. I did both, so we got both.
Oh,
so
okay,
it'll
okay.
Give us generations of each.
You're too fast for this old guy.
Look at him drag the giant log.
That's it.
Look at this one.
I need a smoke.
Oh, that's so funny.
The art is really good though.
Oh, it's amazing.
Colors and everything. Nice and rich.
Beaver trying to move a giant log. I'm just gonna give this one no prompt to just see what it comes up with. Because that's funny shit. Yeah, he needs us a smoke.
So you're submitting these all at once, like one after the other after the other.
Oh crap! I did that one twice. Yeah, pretty much. I can do 5 max, but you can have like 1 or 2 in the queue.
Yeah.
Let's do a nice little freedom shot for that one
with the beaver.
Yeah. That's just gonna. I mean, I didn't give it any motion prompts. That's just a camera prompt. So the camera's gonna pull back and go.
That's
up.
fantastic.
So hopefully that does something cool. That's kind of funny. We got a beaver side eyeing a squirrel on a branch, clearly annoyed, like it just received bad client feedback. Let's see what that does. All right, it's got some new piles of sticks. Yeah, I mean that's I don't know, why does it do black? It does that a lot. Midjourney does the same thing. I can just kind of like cut it afterwards, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
It does that a lot though. We can just recreate. We have 2 of them though. Okay, these are nice. No, it still has black friggin' lines. Why does it do that? Okay, this one doesn't. Okay.
That's nice. That's a nice shot.
The sun. Okay, so here, because this is just logs, we can do we'll do a few of these, and then we'll just do we can do a left circling like that. Get that going. Oh shit! My queue is full. So wait. Let's see what we got though. No, it's still going. This guy's going. See, he's not moving. So we'll have to recreate that.
Looks like he's scared.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's
that's
chewing.
yeah.
Yeah, he's scared. The cameraman got way too close. Just like,
Yeah. It's the best shot of the beaver too.
I know.
The big tail.
I'll take it, but
Yeah,
we'll recreate it, and then we'll say beaver. Did we say? I thought we did one looking side to side.
Yeah,
Looking.
it's already
side to side.
You already have that out there.
Yeah.
Or up and down the stream.
Oh, look at the squirrel shot. He's like right next to him.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
Oh, jeez.
A little speech bubble.
That's cute. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be up. It's supposed to be up in a tree, not right in his face. All right, so let's throw a few of these in our timeline. Okay, so we have this. Our timeline is set at 4K. These do not come out 4K, so you do have to
720.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do have to scale up. However, I've had no issues with scaling and having like.
How come? How come?
I think I don't know.
Okay.
I think Premiere has gotten quite good at when you render, even though you've blown something up, you render it in 4K.
Yeah.
It's compressing it and it's doing something to make it look fine.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't go crazy, but
no, sorry. I meant how come it pumps it out in 720 and not at least
Oh, I think that's just where they're at right now.
Oh, okay.
They'll probably fix that.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity.
That's the same shot. So we can fix that up for what's our next
need a pond.
Okay, so this is so one or two other ones, and then we get to need a pond, and that's where we'll have to add some different shots. But let's see what we got. We have a few that are still being generated.
We'll do that in a part 2.
Yeah. It's like, it's my stick, it's not your stick.
Yeah. Almost. Yeah, one's done.
It's kind of cute.
That's good. That's a good one.
I don't know about this one. He kind of moves weird.
No, it looks like we're threatening him.
Yeah. I didn't do the wood one yet. Did I not do the wood one? I thought my queue was full. Or is it being generated? I guess I didn't. Okay, let's get that one. This one, I think we wanted.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let's add a circling like that. Go.
Nice.
And then lot of waiting, but that's what it is. All right, let's just go back to Premiere in the meantime. So
in the wild, soggy corners of the north.
Stop this one here. So there was the one where he looks. This one.
Lives an animal with no chill and a serious
That's good.
passion for home improvement, the beaver. No chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with in the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with nothing but
fucking good, eh?
Yeah. Just amazing.
Share. Where we got?
Oh, neat.
That's a pretty cool shot. I guess I got deaded 2 of those by accident. We don't like that one. Oh my god, why are they slow right now? What's going on?
Yeah. Friday. People trying to meet their quota.
AI's on
yeah.
vacation. That is nice though. We'll have to put that in there. Looks like he's embedded in the tree though.
Yeah. Or he's dying on it or something.
Oh, okay. This one should arrive any second. Oh, yeah, that's kind of nice.
Nice ending shot.
Yep. I want that wood shot.
So welcome to part 2.
Part 2. All right. So let's recap where we are here. So watch this little
Nice.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement. The beaver. Equipped with nothing.
All right. Well, that's all we got so far. But so what we did, yeah, just for a quick recap, what we did was we got ChatGPT to give us some ideas. We chose an idea, the beaver marketing thing, and then we had it write a script, and then we took that script. We got a voiceover, a very kind of a British David Attenborough sounding voiceover. We prompted some music on Suno, so we've got a nice, fun, quirky kind of melody to go with our video. And now we've got ChatGPT prompting us a bunch of shots that we are then throwing into Hailuo AI to generate an image and then animate that image into video. So I did, I was excited. So I went back, I did launch some of the prompts there so we could get some of these images. So got a little establishing shot of a dam.
Oh, damn nice of you.
And then we also got this little guy, hopefully chewing on something.
Looks like he's actually gonna barf. Bark. He's gonna bark.
Yeah, he's he bit off more than he can chew.
Nice.
Well, anyways, and then do we have that animated? 94%. So we've got our little establishing aerial shot here. Figure we put that at the beginning before we see the beaver. But in the meantime, since we want to, we want this to go. So we're going to get some of these next scenes that ChatGPT has come up with. So the work begins. Did we get one of him? We'll do it again. He was going to drag like an oversized log through the mud. Yeah, but it was like huge last time. So let's just go.
Yeah, it looked like he collapsed on
it. That's right. We'll just go with a log this time around.
Okay. So ChatGPT just released a new upgraded image generator.
Yeah, I heard of that. So it's better now, or
much better.
But like as good as Hailuo here or Midjourney?
I haven't played around with it, but Robert Benjamin says it's the best.
No, I'll be the judge of that.
So far, yeah.
So here's a nice little establishing shot. We'll take it. All right, and then we'll run. So got a couple more of these prompts here. Let's do one more prompt. So beaver placing logs into a dam. God, how's he going to do that?
Let the AI figure that out.
And then again, we can image to video. And just you can give it a prompt, or you can just kind of let it do its thing. Hopefully it figures it out. Sometimes I like to just let it do its thing. All right, let's go back to Premiere. Add our nice establishing shot. Now we're scaling these up to 300. Currently, Hailuo just gives it to you at 720p. I'm sure that'll increase. I think we may have mentioned this. I'm sure that'll increase over time. I'm editing at 4K, which is why I'm having to increase 300%. In all the videos I've made, I've not noticed there being much of an issue with that. I've even watched it on my 4K TV. One of my videos that was from a 3D render, and yeah, not a significant kind of loss of quality. So they're high quality enough that that you can do that. Often, Hailuo, little note here. Hailuo makes currently 6 second shots. That probably will increase to 10 seconds over time. But what I tend to do is the first second or so, and just trim it. Depending on the shot, you may not even need a full, like these. I'm just putting like 2-3 seconds. The reason for that is sometimes it takes a second to go into the motion. For an aerial shot, it's not a big deal. But if you're having someone walking, if you have a person and you're animating them walking, they're going to start stiff and then go into the walking. So if you just cut that first second, usually it looks a lot better.
That's a good tip.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement. The beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth.
I want the shot to change when he says the beaver.
Home improvement. The beaver. Equipped with nothing. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth.
And then we're gonna get some of those.
Just use my imagination.
That's right. So yeah, this guy's not doing much.
Mm.
So I rendered this guy here to smile a little bit, and we'll see how that turns out. And then we have this one here where it rendered another beaver right over here. Hello.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good action.
Yeah, I like that. So back to, you seen preview again?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Let's get some of those guys.
But oversized teeth and type A energy. This
Right before he peeks his head. Take it there.
Nothing but oversized teeth and type A energy. This fluffy little engineer doesn't.
I want that mud shot at the end, and then so okay.
Engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally. Need a pond?
So okay, where do we want to start the funny shots, like where he's wearing a hard hat and things like that? Do we do that right away? Photograph of water flowing. Okay, yeah, partially built dam. So of a beaver wearing a construction hard hat. Is this our smiling guy? It's kind of a smile.
Turns into a moose.
A little bit. Not doing much here. A little bit of action at the end. All right, we'll take it, but then we may or may not use that one. Oh boy, that's the wrong kind of dam. I guess we didn't specify that it was a beaver dam.
There's no way a beaver built that.
Beaver dam. Yeah, freaking idiot. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, there he is. Love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a little engineer there.
That's a new mascot. Barney.
Okay, and sometimes just writing something like subtle lifelike movements, because sometimes you don't want it to move. You know, you can give a prompts like smiling, waving, or nodding, things like that. But sometimes you don't want a specific movement. But if you don't prompt anything, sometimes they're literally like statues.
Yeah.
So by just saying like subtle lifelike movements, it does generate something. Sometimes completely wrong. A lot of this is hit and miss.
Yeah. More hits than miss, though, I find.
Well, when you generate as much as I have, you'd say it's kind of 50-50.
Okay.
But it's getting better all the time, though. And it's every time. The more people are using it, the more it's learning. So
yeah, that's right. That's good.
One thing I've noticed with, especially with, I haven't generated too much animals other than some dog stuff, but with people, it doesn't handle any kind of accessory very well. Hopefully that's coming soon. It's like if you a person walking, a person laughing, it's very, very lifelike. The moment you put something in their hand, whether it's a drink, whether it's a drumstick, a guitar, which I've done, it starts to kind of not know what to do with it. Like I rendered a bunch of warriors holding swords. Sometimes they're holding it by the blade, and it's like ninja holding a sword, but like going like that. And his hand is literally on literally on the blade, and like the handle's over here. Or sometimes like holding two swords, and it's literally one blade with handles on each side. And it's like, what the hell kind of
Darth Maul?
Well, the opposite of Darth Maul. He had one handle in the middle.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's learning, but it's got some work to do. That's nice. I like that. The rushing water with the beaver. Image to video, and let's get him. So else? Beaver by a rushing stream. Let's try that. Okay, so the next funny one we want is the little stick there. Let's do that one too. Okay, and recreate. Hybris. Okay, beaver. We're wearing a construction hat, hard hat, and looking at blueprints.
One word.
What's that?
Blueprints
Is
is
it
one
one
word.
word?
Yeah,
I
I'll
guess
see what he does.
it'll be like fingerprints that are blue.
Yeah. Dope.
Aw, he's adorable, and he's trying to say something. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's awesome. What a studious guy.
That's right.
At least it's a wooden table.
You think he built it himself?
I bet you. Maybe.
I'm going to do a nice little pan around here. I can write just beaver looking at blueprints. One word this time. Kind of wish they were blue though, but you know, can't have them all, I guess. Okay, do we have any more generations here? This one's almost done. We got this one. All right, let's, while we're waiting, actually, let's do a few more image ones since we have the queue is open. So you can do up to, well, depending on your plan, of course, you can do up to 5 video generations at a time, and you can do up to 8 image generations at a time. But it does 4 in one shot, so technically it's only 2 image generations.
That's awesome. That'll be good. That'll look good.
It should, yeah. Okay, so let's go. Did it finish? Yeah, this one's done. Nice. Look at the water. It's crazy how good that is.
Looks refreshing.
Well, you don't want to drink that water. All righty. Let's bring some of these guys in. Mr. Hard Hat.
Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity.
It builds it, literally.
It builds it. Literally.
You knew it.
Need a pond.
Okay, so now, you like this intro?
In
Love
the
it.
wild,
Yeah, it's
soggy
fantastic.
corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement. The beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally. Need a pond?
Okay, so let's see what our construction site thing looks like.
Didn't we see this image before?
Which one, this one?
Yeah, right after.
This one's good too. Take all these. I mean, I use right up close. What do you mean? Which shot?
The one of the beaver, just the side on.
Forest. See, I don't know what "stee" means, but
Yeah, that's close.
that's not.
That's Klingon.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So it's getting better at like text.
Yeah.
I've noticed it is getting a lot better.
Yeah.
It's not perfect yet, but we'll just do a push in on this one. Okay, so what does he say? He says need a pond, need a this, need a that. Let's go look at what we need for our prompts here.
Pond? Build a dam. Need shelter. Build a lodge. Need results. Build a funnel. We mean a water funnel.
All right, so we need what is it? A pond,
Dam.
a dam, a lodge, and a funnel. All right, so
Damn lodge funnel.
dam lodge funnel. That's a damn large funnel right there.
Oh, Jesus.
I know that was lame.
Yeah, pretty good.
Also, here, I don't know what triggers this. It might be the word cinematic that we have in our prompt, but occasionally you get black lines, like letterboxing.
Yeah, you mentioned that last.
Yeah. There we go. This one actually says, but I like this one better. So all you have to do for that is, what you could do if it really bothers you is download the image, and then in Photoshop you can use Photoshop's AI to kind of just fill in those gaps and then bring it back.
Oh yeah,
here as an image, and then do that. What I'll just do is just zoom it in slightly.
Yeah.
I know we're already zooming at 300, but that little extra 5% is not going to make a big
Well, you live on the edge sometimes, dude.
live on the edge. I like to live dangerously.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so we didn't get any for that prompts for that, but actually let's see if it'll if ChatGPT can help us there. So let's just need to change share to here. So these were the prompts that it gave us for the various scenes, but it seems to have forgotten what it wrote.
Oh, really?
Well, not necessarily, but they're very generic because they don't go directly with the script. Okay, so let's go. Need prompts for these lines. We'll get the lines from the script. Where's our script? Probably not way up high. I know. The cuttlefish. Oh, here we go. Okay. No, that was the first script. There we go. Need a pawn. There we go. That's the line. So we'll put it here, but we'll actually go like 1, need a pawn, build a dam. 2, need a shelter, build a lodge. 3, need results, build a funnel. Yeah.
So how about pawn, build a beaver dam?
Yeah, we'll add that to
Does
the
it know
prompt.
that? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, cool.
You could tell it. You could say, make sure, because
There you go.
obviously I've had to do that in the past. Say, like, write each prompt with every explicit, especially if you're doing multiple prompts for the same scene. You can tell ChatGPT, make sure each prompt has every single detail of the scene, because Hailuo was not remembering the previous prompt.
Okay.
So even though ChatGPT kind of remembers your conversation, Hailuo, every time you prompt an image, it's a brand new like prompt. So if you want character consistency, scene consistency, you have to put that in your prompts. They got to be very detailed, which is why using ChatGPT is perfect for building your prompts.
Okay.
So hyper-realistic cinematic photograph of, actually, I'm going to write that in. So we'll say modify these prompts to maintain consistent scene details.
Scene and character? And beaver tails?
See, yes, I could say scene and character details. I mean, it's a beaver.
Okay.
Who's going to be like, that wasn't the same beaver as the previous scene?
No, that was Henry.
This is Henry. Previous scene was Luke. What are you doing? Okay. Lighting. Yeah. Okay. So, confident beavers standing beside a freshly built dam in a quiet forest stream, golden sunlight, water pooling.
That looks good.
Let's try that. Do you want him to wear a hard hat though, or is that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, a beaver wearing a hard hat. Construction.
Okay, we're still on ChatGPT.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You'll be doing push-ups.
Going back and forth is okay, so I put it into the image generation here, and I added a beaver wearing a construction hard hat standing now. And then we're gonna go, and then while you stare at that, I'm just gonna grab the next one, and then we'll do the same thing here. So this one says photograph of the same beaver.
Okay, yeah.
So ChatGPT fucked up there because Hailuo doesn't know what the fuck the same beaver is. Yeah, but it's a beaver. So again, if this was a human character, you would want to make sure that every prompt had the exact same details.
Okay.
And actually, I mean, we can go
of a beaver with a construction hat on.
Yeah, we'll do that. So let me go back to here and I'll say Hailuo doesn't remember what the same beaver is. We need to include every detail in every prompt. And I'll say also give the beaver an orange construction hard hat. Now I know it was yellow in that one shot.
Yeah.
That, again, if we were more specific, it would have been orange.
Yeah.
But that's our fault.
Orange, you guilty. Pretty lame. Wednesday. Yeah. Jeez.
Hey, Apple.
Yeah.
We're going to get sued now for saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do the second one because the first one might turn out fine anyways. But we'll do the second one with the see, look how longer they're making the prompts.
Yeah.
Like at least 2 extra lines. I've had prompts that triple this size too. Like There is a limit to what you can to Hailuo's like
Yeah,
how
is
big
it
you can make your prompt, but
5,000 or something?
no, it's less than that, but it's quite a
Hmm.
bit.
Okay.
Like I've gotten down to like here on the page
Oh,
with
okay.
my prompt, and then at some point it says like you've exceeded. I've never exceeded characters on a prompt written by ChatGPT. What I've done is I accidentally like copy pasted more of the conversation, and
Yeah.
then Hilo
Okay.
said you've exceeded. So you shouldn't need to with.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that one. Now here I don't see a dam. Oh, I guess it's behind them. It just looks like our cute beaver again.
Yeah. That's a mining hat. That's construction hat there. Yeah.
Really? There's a difference?
Yeah, well, there's a difference. Excuse me. That one there is a mining hat, so it's got the flat up on the forehead for the light. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
So I'm gonna try something because we don't really see the dam, but I'm gonna try to give a
Well, you can tell it's there.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna try to do is actually camera pushes. I'm gonna try to give it a very precise prompt. It might not work. Camera pushes into the dam, the beaver dam. I wrote dam in the background. Pushes in and focuses.
Oh, okay.
On the beaver dam in the background. So we'll try that.
That's nice.
I love the yes.
Oh my God.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome.
There we go.
I wonder if they have weekend
one.
rentals.
Oh, that's fantastic. So for this one here, delete that. We can do a nice cinematic one of these, I think.
Yeah, that's great. That'd be cool.
We don't need to give it any other information. Everything's there. All right, so I'm going to go grab the third prompt. Image. So here, expressive beaver wearing an orange construction hat standing beside a wooden dam. A cleverly constructed wooden funnel channels water. Oh my God, let's see how this works. It's going to be like a massive actual funnel.
Nose trap, yeah.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Too bad he looks like an otter.
It's an otter.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, you know why? It's because I left the wrong. I left the prompt of beaver looking at. See, I do that a lot. Because when you when you do the like if you take an image,
yeah,
and you take an image and you say you do the image to video,
right?
It loads the new image, but it keeps the previous prompt.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Which is fine if you're doing a bunch of people and you all want them doing the same thing. This is actually a good time saver. But if you miss that, I often just because I'm working so fast, I'll click on the generate and I'll forget that the last prompt was still there.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. So we'll just have to reprompt that one.
Takes a bit of practice.
Did I reprompt it? No, I didn't. There's the funnel. For fuck's sakes.
Oh, that's funny.
It's actually a funnel. All right, so let's recreate this one because that's not what we want. We don't want a beaver popping up. No, we just want a construction site.
You could have one walking by.
Yeah, have some beavers. Some beavers wearing
I love it.
Orange
I love it.
Construction hats working out of focus in the background dam. On the background dam.
Yeah. Okay. Take out the prompt on the other side.
Where?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Okay, that's a new one. Okay. Sorry.
You're seeing my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to recreate this one because I don't think the funnel is really what we want. I don't know what to do here. I mean, okay, here's one thing we can do. We can take one of these. The ChatGPT can see images. It can analyze images. So often we can take that image. Here, I'm just going to switch to chat. Okay,
what about
chat. And then I can say, just give me a second. So let's say prompt 1 and 2 are great. Prompt 3 is weird. The funnel is too literal.
So what about like a Y-shaped fish trap?
Yeah. Well, it'll give some recommendations.
Oh, so I'm just
Yeah, so I
here,
upload
hold the
the
record
image.
button.
So ChatGPT can actually, yeah, it can actually see the image you upload and analyze it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it'll say, yeah, I see what you mean. The funnel came out looking too actual hardware store and not enough clever metaphor.
Oh, that's
So let's
smart, eh?
rework
Oh
the
my
prompt.
God.
So it's going to say a scruffy, expressive beaver wearing an orange construction hat standing beside a gently flowing stream. The beaver has constructed a clever wooden water channel that
Yeah.
narrow graduates. So yeah, there we go. Let's see
So a fishing trap, just like Uncle John says.
Whatever. Don't take credit for chat.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Is that one done? No, not yet.
It's just amazing how it can it almost reads your mind, eh?
Okay, I'm gonna redo this one as well. I like it, but I want it to camera focus, just like the dam one. I want it to focus in on the lodge in the back. Focuses in on the wooden lodge behind the beaver. As you can see, like I said about the 50-50 last time, these prompts are good, but in order to really fine tune what you want, you do end up reprompting quite often.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, see, I don't know. We're not getting much of a funnel here. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Kind of like this one.
Yeah.
He looks quite proud of himself too.
Well, I'm proud of him.
Okay. This beaver smiles proudly at camera. What would you call that? You could say I was going to write something like the water channel, like streams, but
yeah, that's good.
I might. We'll see how it is. We'll see if Hailuo just figures it out. Sometimes it won't, and the water will literally be like frozen in time, and then you'll have to come and reprompt. But we will test it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go and put some of these into Premiere, shall we?
Okay.
No, that's an image. Oh, did I not download them all? I don't think I downloaded the last one. A second. Oh no, because we reprompted it. But we do want this one. Oh my God, look at that. Oh,
can't see it. We're in Premiere.
Yeah. I'll bring it in Premiere.
Okay.
It's kind of, I don't know if it's not quite the realism we were going for, but
Need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results?
They look like little stuffies.
Like what do you call those? Carnival horses? Merry-go-round? Beaver go-round.
Shoot.
Yeah.
You have to shoot them with the gun.
Bing.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
I think that's just an extra shot we can use. Fuck, that's pretty funny though. All right, so we don't actually have what we need at the moment. All right, let's go back.
Can you change that so they're they're using power tools and hammers and stuff like that?
Yeah, I can do something like that.
Power munchers.
The problem is they have to come from somewhere because they're not in the original scene.
Yeah.
We could either reprompt the image.
Okay, so a bunch of
I like that image though.
Yeah. No, the image is great. It's the background. So if you just have like three of them carrying a huge log on their shoulders, walking left to right.
Yeah. I hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Dark.
It's too funny.
Okay, walk into frame holding a giant log.
Branch or something, yeah.
Yeah. So I will say I don't expect this one will work necessarily.
Okay, whoa. On their shoulders.
On their shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. I'm also going to do one that just does the push in, just so that if we give up and we just go for it. Yeah, what I've noticed is if you start with an image that has a very realistic look,
yeah,
and then Hailuo can animate that really, really well.
Okay.
If you ask Hailuo to bring in a character that wasn't in your shot to begin with, then they look cartoony. So it can animate something that was there already that looked very realistic. It can't create from scratch something that is very realistic. It always makes it very cartoony, very animated style. So that's one little downside. Oh, is that our proud little beaver? I don't know. I need him to be more proud.
Prouder.
Smiles. What if I say like smiles anthropomorphically or something? Let's ask chat to help us with that. So I'm going to download that photo. Second. I'm just gonna, okay. Animation prompt to make the beaver smile proudly. Then I don't want it to use the whole hyper realistic because that's an image prompt. This is a video prompt. So what I like to do is just get the prompt that I used, and I can say I used this prompt, but it wasn't big enough of a smile.
Okay, that's cool.
Hopefully it doesn't redo the big giant things. I don't need that.
That's it. Look what I built. That's amazing. It just blows me away, this stuff.
Yes, here it redoes the whole scene, which is not something you need. Okay, so a beaver smiles at camera. I'm going to replace that with beaver looks directly at camera and gives a big, proud, toothy smile.
Oh, that's awesome.
With eyes lighting up.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a push in. No, not a pan left. Push in. Okay. And go. All right, there's our. Oh, God.
Oh, no. What are those?
I don't know.
Wait, they look like
those are
slugs.
weird hybrid creatures.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so I think we're going to stick to the nothing happens shot.
Yorkshire Beaver Terrier.
Yeah, we're just going to stick to this one.
Yeah.
I'll take that guy. And then,
yeah,
that's funny.
Be a good outtake, though.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely get lots of those. I like this one.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Done already. Oh, there we go. That's nice.
That's nice, yeah.
That's not. It went a little fast, but I think we can work with it. Okay. So.
Yeah, I can just put it in Publisher.
I'm just continuing that.
Yeah.
You won't be able to use that. You won't be able to use that line anymore.
Oh, I'll always use it. Indeed.
Okay. Got our. It's our first one. Okay. Then we need our Mr. Lodge. Let's do the 300. Oh, this one will have to go a little more than 300.
Black lines? Yeah.
Yeah.
It. Literally. Need a pond? Need a pond? Build a dam.
Freaking awesome.
Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build.
Now we're just waiting for Mr. Toothy.
Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need
Love is build a lodge.
Yeah.
It works either way. All right, waiting on. Almost done. Let's watch it from the beginning.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally. Need a pond? Build a dam.
That's nice.
Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build a funnel. We mean a water funnel.
That's nice. That's really good.
A water funnel. You get it. The bee.
That could be good. All right, let's go see what it's getting good, eh?
Mm.
Almost done, 100%. Good. And we'll do the next. Get the next shots. Oh,
Yes, I mean, yeah.
what's that?
This is the one I'm really looking forward to. Oh, that's perfect.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Just the right camp.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Is
funny.
the water flowing? I didn't see it.
It's flowing a little bit, but I don't think you'll notice because you'll be staring. You'll be staring at the butt
Oh
tooth.
my god.
So
Need results?
oh, that's good. Sometimes it really shines.
Build a lodge, need results, build a funnel. We mean a water funnel. You get it.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yes.
We're on our last one here.
Beaver is a one-critter content team. Sourcing materials, designing structure, project managing.
I think we need like a team of beavers now, and they're discussing things.
Well, one beaver sourcing team. Like to me, do you remember when you were putting together the wireless merchant video?
Yeah.
And you couldn't get the audio, and then all of a sudden you picked that one track, and then as soon as my character looked both ways, the kids started laughing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That to me, like I'll never forget that moment. But that's another one right there, because look at our reaction to that.
Yeah.
So if you can include that in videos, you're going to make it just that much more compelling.
He doesn't have enough like, it's kind of neat, but he doesn't have enough real tools. Where's his hard hat? God damn. All right, so we're gonna surrounded by miniature
Construction
construction
tools.
Power tools. Well, construction tools and blueprints, holding a stick while chewing another.
Or holding the blueprints?
But holding a hammer.
Okay.
While chewing a stick. While chewing another hammer.
Iron. I like iron.
Well, these are advanced beavers. They've graduated from eating wood to eating metal.
From the Marvel universe.
Okay, we'll do that one, and then I'm just gonna get stay on that screen. I'm just gonna get
Sure.
I'll say what I'm saying, but for scene 1, make a prompt with a team of construction beavers.
Yeah.
I think if I recall, we also wanted one to be like in like a bulldozer, like.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm liking these. Not leaning into the to the that one's pretty good. Let's just prompt that one. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like this one. Let me get that up there. Okay. So I got the team. I'm going to say another prompt for the beaver operating a bulldozer. Let me. It wrote, "Yeah, let's crank up the absurdity."
That's all we need.
I do that every day. Oh yeah, there's our team.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's perfect.
All right, so.
Oh, look at that. Look at the guy on the left.
That's funny.
They're all good.
Oh yeah,
that's nice. That's good. Whatever that thing is. It's like an old mallet.
I'm gonna say make a prompt for the team of beavers on the lunch break with old school tin lunch boxes.
Yeah.
Those one with the round top there.
Yeah, I sure do.
Did you ever own one of those?
No, I had the no, I always went home for lunch.
Oh, look at this.
Never lived too far from school. Oh, geez, that's awesome. Big cloud of black smoke.
Okay, so mini bulldozer pushing sticks. Hopefully it works out.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's a Tonka toy, eh?
Yeah, seriously. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Good old Tonka. Okay. All right, I got my lunch prompt here. Let's take that one. So we're just going to town on different prompts here and see what comes up, see what looks cool, and then what we like, we chuck it in.
Oh, that's good. Look at that.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Did we get the lunch one? No, it's not in yet. It's coming. I think the next one's got a crane. I'm not sure.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, the crane. Yeah, the crane is lifting a bundle of carefully tied sticks. Oh yes, that's funny. So I'm gonna say 5 more prompts for our team of beavers in various construction situations. Just give you a quick glance of that coming up. It's thinking. Here are 5 fresh, detailed prompts.
Oh, I'm glad they're fresh.
Beaver team assembling blueprints. Kind of have that already, though. Look how fast that is, eh?
Yeah. What are you
Beaver
using? Oh,
unloading
Lord.
supplies from a canoe.
Oh.
That's good. Beaver is working on a
On a
scaffold.
scaffold.
It's a big dam.
Yeah.
Beaver is conducting a site inspection. Just really thinking about it.
Yeah.
It should be like this. The inspector should be not a beaver, and then the beavers don't like him or something. Like that's the otter.
Yeah.
The otter is the site
Oh,
inspector.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with the scaffold because that seems hilarious. And then let's go see what. Oh, look at this.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Our lunch.
The thermos.
It's like that. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Good. It pans away.
Wow. The guy's pointing. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Which I think I like the first one. The
That one?
thermoses.
Yeah.
Image to video.
It's like the Dion quintuplets, only set to
Here's the crane.
septuplets. Yeah.
I think I like this one.
That's good. Yeah. What does it say?
I don't know. Brand assets. Is that what it says?
Oh, really? Oh, that's beautiful.
Or it's just asses. I don't know. I don't see a T, so
Bummer.
you might just say brand asses. Either way, crane moving a, what do you call that? A pile of, isn't there a word for that, eh? Sticks all bunched together. A bunch of sticks, whatever. Okay, let's go see. I think our bulldozer one should be done.
Our what?
Bulldozer shot.
Oh,
No, it's not moving. Oh, there we go.
oh,
No, it's moving
nice.
backwards. He's like stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
Okay,
So much
pushing
realism.
sticks forward. We have to give a direction.
Oh, okay.
That's a really strange movement, though. So
Well,
you know, it'd be. Oh,
like
look
the
at
lawn
that.
tractor caught.
That's their scaffolding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Which one do you like?
Of those
This
3?
one or?
Oh, they're all good.
Yeah, I know, but which we got to use one. With this one.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I like this one. It's got a
Yeah. But I can't decide.
construction.
Ladder.
Construction. Beavers working.
Missing an S in construction.
Yeah, I know. Construction. All right, let's go see what else we got. I want that site inspection.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
And I think we have one more here. All right, I got a few on the go, so let's go to Premiere and get these. Oh. Okay.
We mean a water funnel. You get it. The Beaver is a one-critter content team. Sourcing materials,
Beautiful.
designing structure, project managing, and still somehow finding
Nice.
time to slap its tail when annoyed.
Oh, we did a slap
Relatable.
tail.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Slap tail, work faster.
Yeah. I'll do okay. Prompt for annoyed beaver project manager slapping his tail. Oh, there's your I ho.
Oh, the inspection. Yeah.
I think that's the site inspection, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like the one.
The guy with the glasses there. I think that's the best one.
Which one? The first this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we'll do a push in. Oh, what happened there? That's weird. Oh, it hasn't fully rendered yet. Okay, do we have any other Finite's one? Oh. Yes. That's pretty good. It's moving kind of weirdly,
Yeah.
but I think
That's
it works.
okay.
There's the lunch one. Oh, that's awesome. That's too funny. I just really want that bulldozer one to work though. Okay, let's get to this guy. Beavers. I'm just gonna give it a camera prompt. I'm just gonna say push in. Hopefully it kind of glides by the 4 of them. That's what I'm hoping. What is going on here? They look angry. Construction beavers working frantically, because that's what this guy. I think it's because like they gotta there's like a leak or a fix. Yeah, they gotta fix the dam. Okay, and we have our prompt for our manager. Let's throw that in here. Let's go. While that's doing its thing, let's go back to Premiere And so
tail when annoyed. Relatable.
we have our annoyed one that's going to go there. And then let's add in some of our other silly ones. Do I have that one? No, we already used that one.
In marketing, we're all just beavers. Stacking logs of content,
Oh, that's
redirecting the flow of attention.
All right, let's watch from the beginning.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement. The beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally. Need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build a funnel. We mean a water funnel. You get it. The beaver is a one-critter content team. Sourcing materials, designing structure, project managing, and still somehow finding time to slap its tail when annoyed.
What's that?
The guy on the far right looks like his something out of Disney because his helmet's down over his eyes.
Which one? Here or in the previous?
No,
shot?
in the looking at the there.
This one? Middle?
Yeah, advance it. Like just play it. Yeah.
Materials,
Right there.
designing structure, project managing.
All right, that's the scaffolding one should be done. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
He's trying to get.
That was too funny.
It's funny when these things. Oh, come on, move forward a bit. I guess it's not bad. He could be just stuck.
Yeah. Well, he looks stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just take it. It's not working out for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's your inspection team.
That's too funny.
They're pretty cute looking, so we'll take it. Oh, there's the manager. I don't see his tail though. Yeah, we got to see the tail. He does look mad. We gotta see the tail. So we're gonna recreate that one. Okay. Now I'm gonna get to reprompt. Reprompt. We need to see his tail. Sideways view.
Tail slapping the water.
Yeah. Well, this is just for the photo. We need just the photo first.
Oh, okay.
So if we have the if we
Okay.
do
Yeah.
sideways view where we have the tail in view, then I can prompt the animation to have it go up and down. And hopefully that'll work. Here we go. We got it. Okay. Boom. So let's go. And we got about 3 other ones. So let's go put them into Premiere. The bulldozer stuck.
The flow of attention and praying
Yeah. Come on.
the flow of attention and praying the
I
dam
want the bulldozer one there. Or the scaffolding one.
and praying the dam doesn't break under a sudden TikTok trend. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver,
That's good. Yeah.
chew through the noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't
So I think we just need like freaking one final shot or 1 or 2 final shots there, other than this guy here. What we'll do now, though, while we're waiting for the other 2, is let's get the closed captioning going. This is actually an extension for. This is not a native Premiere, so this is an extension called FireCut, but it does it much better and faster than. So add captions, English, and it's the transcribing. Is the best I've seen. Premiere doesn't makes a lot of errors, especially with acronyms, things like that, or with weird accents. This thing, I've never seen it make an error. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. So you're saying that it lives in a class of its own.
Yes.
So
Alrighty.
a reference to the first problem.
Yes.
Yeah, you do it. You're just jealous. God, you're
Bring it down
jealous.
a little big. Down. Okay, and we want a brown color to kind of match the beaver. Or the orange.
That might be dangerous, though. Excuse me.
Maybe the orange from the hard hat. Construction orange. There you go. I like that. And you can pick all sorts of styles. I like the one. This is kind of my go-to.
It's easy to read.
But you can pick a bunch of styles, and then we can go here and make sure that it works. So in the soggy one, and you can turn it so you can add cuts. Anyways,
Yeah, that's awesome.
An animal, a serious passion for home improvement. Cut there. The beaver. Equipment, nothing but oversized teeth. Type, actually, I like that. Type of energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity. it builds it. Literally. Need a pond, build a dam. Need shelter, build a lodge. Need results, build a funnel. We mean a water funnel. You get it. The beaver is a one quitter. Oh, so I made a mistake there. What is it? A one critter.
Yeah.
One critter content team, sourcing materials, designing structure, project managing, and still somehow finding time to slap its tail when annoyed. Relatable. In marketing, we're all just beavers, stacking up logs of content, redirecting the flow of attention, and praying the dam doesn't break under a sudden TikTok trend. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver. Chew through the noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't flashy. It's waterproof. Then come down here and we say add to sequence.
Nice.
It doesn't take that long either.
So that's
it's called FireCut. I mean, there's
Yeah.
many ways you can do that, but that one is
Yeah.
kind of AI powered, and it's
so it just adds a layer over everything. Oh, that's
they're
great.
fighting. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think we need to use that one just because.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slapping tail.
And where's he's mad now.
Oh yeah, that's
Not
perfect. Oh,
Try
that's
it.
not his tail.
I don't think that's his tail. Well, just to say angry construct angry
That's too funny.
God damn it, right? Construction beaver yells and slaps his tail in the water, and we'll see. And we're gonna do 2 of these. Sometimes I like to do 2 generations when I'm not sure that it's gonna come out right. The only one we didn't have was this one, eh? Everything else was already there. Okay, so now let's go back and let's get our kind of 2 final shots. Okay, 2 prompts for the finale. That's what it comes up with. Let's go out with a bang. Here are 2 cinematic finale prompts for your story. I think we need the beaver with the teeth again and just give him like a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Ugh, excuse me.
I'm glad this is a family show.
I'll edit that part out.
Yeah.
That's so funny. All right. Nope, not yet. I'm going to have to drop in 15, so hopefully we have
Oh, is it that time already?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's almost 11.
Yeah, that's fine. Timing's almost perfect.
Built, not bought. Misspelled built, but still funny. That's nice, though.
I can't see it.
Oh, sorry. Look at that.
Oh, wow. That's spelled right.
Yeah, no, it was this one at 2 L's.
Oh, bullet.
But like, yeah, we just pull out on this guy.
That's really cool.
That's freaking cool. Just literally, okay. Beaver looks at camera. I just want him to turn his head slightly
And smile.
And then we'll do a pull out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he can smile. Do that toothy smile again. But I don't know. He looks too cool to do the toothy smile, I think.
Or how about just turning, facing the camera and then just giving a little nod?
Looks at camera and nods. And then we have, what was the other one? We did 2 prompts. What was the first? The first is just kind of, I don't understand this one. Expressive beaver wearing an orange position standing. Maybe this one he's going to give a thumbs up. Let's do that. So image to video. We'll do that little cinematic turning shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll say beaver smiles. What did it say last time? Toothy smile? Or
Yeah.
let's see what it said. I can't find it. Anyways.
Smiles, a nice, big, bright, toothy smile. I'll try that.
Yeah, let me just find that video again. Just see what it said. Where's Mr. Toothy? Gives a proud toothy smiles with eyes lighting up.
That's nice. That's really good.
So we go here and then we say beaver gives a proud toothy smile with eyes lighting up and a thumbs up to the camera. I kind of like these built, not bought.
Yeah.
It's so funny. All right, let's go back here while we wait for those. Let's watch our thing. No, can you see it?
Yep.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally. Need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build a funnel. You mean a water funnel. You get it. The Beaver is a one-critter content team. Sourcing materials, designing structure, project managing, and still somehow finding time to slap its tail
I really hope
when
that works.
annoyed. Relatable. In marketing, we're all just beavers, stacking logs of content, redirecting the flow of attention, and praying the dam doesn't break under a sudden TikTok trend. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver, chew through the noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
Okay, so I think we need to put that one where he talks about like the breaking TikTok trend or something.
The what?
This one needs to go where he's talking about like the TikTok trend.
Oh, okay.
That's where like the dam breaks and then they all get pissed off. And right before he throws water at him.
Oh, geez, that's too funny.
Trend. And praying the dam doesn't break under a sudden TikTok trend. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver, chew through the noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing and remember, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
All right, let's see what we got. Nice.
Can't see.
Oh, sorry.
You're having too much fun.
I am. Look at that. This guy's awesome. All right. Oh, this one is it done? Oh, we all. Oh, we need the. Where's our boss? He's not slapping his tail, but he is mad.
That's perfect. Really.
Let's use it. We could go on for hours.
Yeah.
Waiting on our final shot.
There's so many details, that you want to look at all the faces of each beaver and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you could
go
look
over
at
and over and over this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could look for hours and really, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's we are creating content. We want to just have it. Oh, good Lord. Do we like it or do we not?
Is it rabbit or what? It's a little weird. If he was waving, that'd be okay.
Just a tad. Okay, let's just get him waving then.
Yeah.
Let's forget the toothy smile on this one.
Well, just take out toothy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Big proud smile. Yeah.
Big proud smile and waves. Yeah. Fucking hell. Sorry. And okay, with eyes lighting up and waves at camera. Let's try that. That's jeez. It's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait for that to render. We'll watch it one last time, and then I'll have to jet after that. But
yeah, it's beautiful.
You get this will be the guy. And then we'll have it fade out here. And I believe that's our angry boss. So we'll put him over here.
And still somehow finding time to slap its tail when annoyed. To slap its tail when annoyed. Relatable. In marketing, we're all
angry beavers. And let's recap like what we use. We basically got ChatGPT to come up with ideas for us, and then we used one of those ideas. We picked the animal kind of like animal idea, and then we picked a beaver out of give us a bunch of ideas for animals that we could kind of use as a metaphor for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we picked our beaver, and then we wrote a script. Well, ChatGPT wrote a script. We then got Play.HT to get a narration of that script using a nice British voice. Then we got ChatGPT to write a Suno prompt to do a nice song. We went back and forth with a couple different attempts. We found a nice kind of whimsical, fun song that I think works perfectly.
Yeah.
And then we started prompting, getting some prompts for different visuals using ChatGPT to get the prompts to really get the fine detail of the prompt. Then we use Hailuo to do the image prompt. And then turn those images into videos.
Mhm.
And then we assembled the whole thing in Adobe Premiere. So this is where actual video editing does come into play.
Yeah.
Where we assemble everything in Adobe Premiere, and we used a plugin of FireCut, which you don't need, but it does make the captions a lot easier. There are a few. There are different ones. This is the one I prefer.
Yeah.
But there are other ones that exist. Okay, let's. Oh God, he's still toothy, but I think this one's better. Let me see it.
Okay, that's cool.
I like it.
Rescue me.
Yeah. Okay, so let's chuck that right there.
Oh, now you're in.
Oh yeah. Go back
Minimax.
To
Perfect.
Flashy, it's waterproof.
All right, let's watch it from the beginning.
Okay.
In the wild, soggy corners of the north lives an animal with no chill and a serious passion for home improvement, the beaver. Equipped with nothing but oversized teeth and Type A energy, this fluffy little engineer doesn't wait for opportunity, it builds it. Literally. Need a pond? Build a dam. Need shelter? Build a lodge. Need results? Build a funnel. We mean a water funnel. You get it. The beaver is a one-critter content team. Sourcing materials, designing structure, project managing, and still somehow finding time to slap its tail.
Oh, the water's frozen.
Relatable. In marketing, we're all just beavers, stacking logs of content, redirecting the flow of attention, and praying the dam doesn't break under a sudden TikTok trend. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, channel your inner beaver, chew through the noise, build something that lasts, and remember, great marketing isn't flashy, it's waterproof.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
All right. Well, all right. So we'll render that. And the captions, it's just something in recent years that has become people just watch more.
Oh, they have to. Yeah.
It's flashy, it's in your face, and make folks. It makes you read, but because you're reading, you're not watching the visuals, which means you're going to watch it a second time.
Yeah, that's right.
So
it's brilliant.
Adding captions to video is actually a big thing right now, and it does make people watch the whole video.
Yeah,
twice. All right.
What's that? A minute, 20 seconds? Yeah,
a minute 20. Yeah,
yeah.
Good life.
80 seconds. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's just so impressive. Okay, so let's.
I'll render that and I'll send it to you so you can.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Rob. That's awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Ciao.